All right, welcome to YouTube as well for one more episode of Scavenger Mod. Um, I need to check what we have. So we have two Turbo Weathers, High Potion Tent. We're kind of stocked. We're good. Still have three right arms. Did I equip everyone? Let me check first. You have transform, but you have nothing else. You do have a silver armlet, so that's good. Wait, am I missing material? Steel morph. I should have steel morph and wait, who has it? This clown, Sasquatch. Oh, it's on Barrett, isn't it? Yeah. So at the moment we should find Barrett fast enough so we can actually start scavenging. Anyway, how's your weekend going, dudes? How are you guys doing? I've missed ya. As I've mentioned before, I couldn't stream yesterday because there was my preseason matches are starting, so I didn't have any time. Even after the match, I was just too tired, so wasn't good enough for streaming, which sucks, but here we are. And today is just way too hot, but I'm really miss streaming. Seeing my mates. Is it nice in Ohio? Nice. You're lucky, dude. It's so hot in here. It's crazy. Lately it has been like the weather usually is really nice, but it's just way too hot, and we're gonna have some lightning and rain at the end of the day apparently. There's a big storm coming. But it is still gonna be pretty hot, so is the audio way too loud, or am I think it looks quite loud. Turn it down just a little bit. My apologies. I did Alakablam. That's gotta be my boy, Monkey Wrench. Exactly. How are we, dude? How's your weekend, dude? Wait, let me just put the notepad a little bit up. I really need to get like a tiny light that I can put in my room to light it just a little bit. Same here. It's been beautiful all weekend. You guys are lucky. You guys enjoy those beautiful weathers. For once, I wish I was in here. So we can take out Barrett as well. We're gonna use Cave Sith, or Death as it is, because he has Manip. So we can actually have some interesting enemy skills, if I remember correctly. But I think I'm gonna miss the healing part that Aerith. I think we can still change the team, can we? Let me just see if everyone is equipped. Now we have to exchange with Zach. Transform, we're good. Oh wait, it's not manip that it has. Oh, it does have manip. Okay, we're good. Cloudy right now, and it was badly humid earlier. Okay, so someone else is suffering from bad weather as well. I don't feel alone. Thank you, Monkey Wrench. I don't think there was anything around here. Let's just go do some battles and see what we can scavenge around here. Yo, great set. How's the weekend, dude? Welcome. Was just about to leave. I saw you were streaming, so I came to say hi. Oh, hi. Hello. It might be raining here within the next 2 hours. Alakablam. Alakablam. I just don't want to get mugged. I do have some interesting items, so we're good. Thank you for the good stream wishes, and you enjoy your weekend, dude. Thanks for stopping by. You absolute mad lad. You found out something interesting today? Well, what is that? Okay, so these guys, I'm pretty sure they have something. How much HP do they have? 400. 297. Okay, nice. I got to manipulate one of them. That's cool. Ah, I killed them. So laser is the one that we can learn. Why did the coffee fill out a police report? Because it was mugged? Great. Great. See if they have anything to steal first. I think this is so. Apparently I stole something and didn't see it. Sense the HP first. When you raid someone on Twitch, all the people who go get a tag in their URL, which counts them as a raid viewer, not a proper viewer. So that way they don't get counted towards partner average. Yeah, I know that. I knew that. Someone else has mentioned it. I don't know who it was. 400 HP. Just want everyone to get laser. I think laser doesn't free the manip. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, great. 200 HP, so let's try and morph him. That was I'll rechat in a second. I just don't want to die because I took a lot of damage because of laser. I feel like that falls off eventually. It might just not count for if you jump and leave quickly, because when I get raided, I notice the viewer count and my analytics doesn't go up right away, but it does after a while. Huh. Interesting. I always thought it didn't count anyway. It's a high potion, nice. So these morph into high potions, which is good. We need healing stuff. Everyone has a laser. Let's see if I stole something. I'm pretty sure I did. I think it was the platinum bangle, which is awesome. You should get the sneak glove. Okay, I should go back and try to heal. Whenever I join a raid and want to watch, I leave and come back for that reason. Great. I don't know how raids work. To be honest, I don't know how much stuff on Twitch works. I'm just here for the streaming. Obviously, I don't have the time to put into to try and get partners, so that's why I don't know much about that stuff. I just... Ah, shite. Pincer attack. Great. Just all star pendants. Even better. Took my cat to the vet. She was looking really bad. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I hope everything's okay. I should have taken the other one. Nice. Got the star pendant back. Just gotta make it to the truck. Just gotta make it to the truck. Let's go. Another thing I didn't know as a kid, that we could sleep here. I didn't remember hearing, I don't know if this is true, but I'm under the impression that someone told me that you can get mugged if you sleep here. Like, some items can just disappear or something. I don't know if that's true, but... You can sleep there. Yeah, you can. I didn't know that as a kid, but... Teacher weathers, 8 high potions. I'm gonna need the high potions for the, the Barret boss fight against Stein. I remember another enemy around here that has something interesting. It's not this one. I know everything about this desert because my old PC version of the game or my old Windows always crashed in the Barret flashback. That's unfortunate. Oh god, I forgot that you can get lost around here. Oh great. Yeah, just get lost in the desert without saving. And okay. Okay. I completely forgot about this stuff. Big yikes. 1500 HP. Let's try and steal first. Okay, so he has something to steal, so let's actually try it. I don't know if my HP is gonna allow it. I hope stop works. If he's just gonna cast this earth thing. Okay, it does. Please steal. I just want. Oh, it's a turbo either. Okay, now how do I get out of the desert? I don't remember. I might actually need to restart here. I completely forgot that you can get lost around here. Oh. I'm not gonna lose time. Time is very precious. I found the solution like months later. Wait, can you just... Months later, needed to right-click properties and run it as Windows 98 for it to work. Yeah, a lot of like Final Fantasy VII had a lot of issues. The PC version had a lot of issues in certain OSs. I remember that. I'll always remember the. It was mostly because of the Yamaha video player something that they had. You had to install that program just to run some FMVs. That stuff is ridden with compatibility problems. So that was nice. Playing it on Windows ME. Now there's a blast from the past. Windows ME. Does anyone even know what that is? I think everyone experienced Windows Millennium Edition. I think that was the name, wasn't it? It wasn't that bad of an OS, to be fair. XP was just the superior one. Millennium wasn't that bad. It was decent. I mean, if we're going back, 98 was probably the first really robust operational system. And you had a couple of misfires from Windows. Then you got XP, which was the hallmark, and then it was downhill from there for a while. I mean, Vista was why yikes. 7 was okay. What else? It was 7. There was 8. What else that was? Yeah, Windows Vista was just big yikes. I remember when I was in okay, let's save so we don't have to watch the cutscene again. The only problem I had with it was I couldn't advance Final Fantasy VII for months because of that interaction. Yeah, that's fair. I'll take Windows 2000 Professional SP before I would run Millennium Edition. Really? I don't remember it being that bad, to be honest. You should get the Sneak Love and Sneak Love, and you should get Zack Squatch's Materia again. Should have done that before I saved. That would have been smarter. Now let's go sleep. So Barrett gets Windows 8, 8.1 was destruction. I have a save file somewhere where I reach level 99 in the gold saucer area. Every time I hear talking about the level 99, I always get flashbacks of the whole Dick Tree saga, the level 99 before Guard Scorpion. Don't know if you guys know about that. You should, it's a pretty old meme. I found out you can make billions of gil by mastering all materia over and over. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Let's save again, just because I got everyone's health back and I have equipment. So let's go try and farm some stuff. Okay, I hate these fights. Thanks for letting us know that this place Celeste. Ah, frick. That's why I hate this fight. Okay, I'm not gonna lose the white cape. That can be helpful. So let's just restart. Yeah, sorry. I do have the I forget that I have the friends and chat stuff turned on. So my apologies. Until seeing Death do the speedrun, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know exactly how much money you can get by setting a mastered all. Yeah, I had no idea as well. I'm actually trying to close Celeste and it won't close. What a surprise! You've broken a game. What a I mean, Color and me surprised. That never happens. You have never broken one game in your life. So these have 300. Do they have anything to steal? I don't think so. Oh, they have Phoenix Downs. Okay, that's good. Now let's try and morph them. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe let's run away. But 3 Phoenix Downs, that's good. One of the things I like to show people is that tiny patch of desert where you can walk on and get Aqualung early there. I get lost very quickly on this desert. Well, don't use that emote. I mean, did I say anything wrong? I didn't. Were you able to close Celeste? Let's check it out. I'll check it out. Just. Okay, you were. Okay. No more breaking stuff. Good. That's good for you. At least until for like the last 30 minutes. Aw, please don't mug me. Okay, thank you. The world map is a really tiny patch of desert where you can fight the Chimera dude. It's like close to the barracks on town. Yep, no clue. Oh, I remember. Oh, I know. I know which monster you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, if I remember correctly, you don't get lost here, do you? Okay, you don't. I know there's an enemy around here that has something. Okay, we can get laser again. Let's steal some platinum bangles, because those are very useful. Nice. They are morphed into high potions, I remember that bit. Ah, no. I wanted to use dice on the other one. Okay, 69. Let's not care about more laser for now. I think one person having it is good enough. These are the boss fights around here. Oh, Deathclaw. Don't like that. That's a lot of damage. Nice. Got a high potion. We're good. Get a high potion, and I'm gonna use it. We also have laser on Cloud, so that's cool. But I think I specifically remember there's another fight here that has something. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure. Hello, potion. Hello. Oh, I can equip the platinum bangles. you have Ifrit as well. I have forgot. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's manip one of these. Let's try to steal from this guy. Smarter magic. Yes, that's it. That may be helpful. Oh, and it has X potions. Nice. Yo, Maya. Thanks for the follow, dude. How's your weekend going? You shall get big shots. Let's see. What about you? Stop using martial magic. It's 420 health. Okay. Okay. Morph. Laser yourself. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to morph here. Martial magic does some damage. Yeah, I don't think I will. Nice. Is laser percentage based? I don't remember. It is. Okay. Let's use a Phoenix down. It's not gonna be easy to go back and heal here. Come on. Okay, good. One. Oh, I forgot to steal the platinum bangle. I could have stolen one more. It would be helpful. Let's see, 8 high potions. I don't think I will make it back. So let's use a high potion here. Let's try to run right back. There was some good scavenging. I got it. Got some good stuff. Now it's just hopefully I don't get mugged and I go back alive. Okay, let's save it here. Whew. At least we made it through the save point. Okay, cool. So we do have a couple of right arms, platinum bangles. I think we're more than ready for the boss fight. I don't think I'm gonna be stocking up more stuff because I'm pretty sure after dying there's gonna be a section. I have 3 right arms, a TS bomb as well. Gatling gun? Is it the... Oh, he has the W machine gun as well. He still has Ifrit. He has a butt. Oh, I think I'm more than ready for it, so let's just go. Do a quick little save. Yo, Cold Rod. Good evening. How's today's scavenger going so far? We started about 30 minutes ago. It's going great. I did get lost in the desert once, but we did manage to scavenge a few good things. I think we're more than ready for the next section. So we are good. How are you, dude? How's it going? How's your weekend? How is Cold Rod doing? Please don't mug me. Okay, we're good. I still have one X potion as well, so that was good. I think I'm more than ready. I just realized I sound like Dennis Rodman. You know, I don't know a lot about basketball, but I do know, like, the only things I know about basketball is the whole Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan era with Dennis Rodman. And that movie with Dennis Rodman, that I'm missing the name, was a movie with Dennis Rodman where they kind of explode something and he hides behind a fridge or something. Or it's not a fridge, it's like a Coca-Cola vending machine. What's the name of that movie though? It is a really bad movie with Dennis Rodman. I mean, it's not really a bad movie. It's just like an action flick of the '90s, I guess. Great then. Good luck with the Xbox. Xbox. Thank you. My weekend is doing great. A lot of playing with my son. We're starting to speak, so it's very, very likable. Also did a lot of soft development, so it's going cool so far. Awesome, dude. That's what I love to hear. You keep enjoying that weekend, my bro. There we go. I mean, if I use a right arm, I think I win here, don't I? I'm pretty sure if I use a right arm, I win here. Yep. Oh, I forgot. Does he have anything to steal? You do get a silver armlet. Oh, shite. I don't know if he has anything to steal there. Let me look it up in my phone real quick. Okay, he has nothing to steal, so very good. Nothing to steal, that means we are good. I really thought I was way over prepared for this fight. Yo, OMG, how are you, dude? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Say goodbye to all the platinum bangles. Oh yeah, I'm missing does not have a weapon equipped. Phone, the Gatling gun. Should be maybe Tifa or Aerith then? Oh yeah, it's Tifa. Nope, it's not just Tifa. Oh yeah, Aerith as well. Let me make sure Red 13 and Yuffie. Oh yeah, you have the timing pin and you're good. Everything should be okay now. And Keith Sith. Which is not going to be that much of help because I don't have Manipulate now. I'm really only here to lurk because I need to finish the lesson plan for next week, but I'm here to cheer your scavenging habits. Thank you, dude. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you very much. Go blue chocobo. Oh dear God, how am I gonna do chocobo stuff on the keyboard? Oh God, I completely forgot about that. I don't even know what keys to press here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I completely forgot about this thing. And of course I skipped the text, which I really shouldn't. Great. I take your keyboard and raise you the stupidness of the Xbox 360 keyboard mapping. I just I should have used my my PS2 controller on the PC. I couldn't. I started playing on the keyboard. I thought, might be okay to give it a try. It's something different, something new. I completely forgot about the chocobo, some stuff that I don't know which keys to press. I do remember that I need to press 2 buttons to get my stamina back. It's gonna be interesting to remember which ones. Square button is now the right trigger button. That's great. Well, maybe we're gonna be stuck here for a while until we win. There we go, Nate Pass. Let's win a run. A chocobo race. Let's go. How was it again? So first use assist to choose either auto or manual. Which one's assist? This lets you control the chocobo yourself or let it run on its own. It's pretty hard to make chocobo. Okay. When you're riding, use switch to speed up and cancel to slow down. So switch is Z, I think. If you go faster than the chocobo can handle, quickly lose all the stamina. Okay, we're good. Okay for a boost of speed. Press start to end the race. Okay. So now I just need to... Okay, we're manualing. Now I just need to figure out which buttons regain stamina. Oh God, I don't know. I'm just missing one button. Pressing all of them. Well, I guess we're gonna do this the hard way then. My God, he's so slow. Oh, I'm so screwed. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. Wait, isn't it start and... I'm just pressing all the buttons here. It was a tough break. Thank you. So there's no way that I can open the settings with the game open, is there? RL, but I changed the like I remapped the keyboards. Might not work on keyboard. Some combination of keys don't activate depending on the keyboard itself. No, I'm just pretty sure. I have page up and page down for the R and the R1 and L1, but I seem to recall that it was okay. Let me just look it up really quickly. Yeah, that's the R2 button that I'm missing. Yeah, it's just 7 again. So it should be. You can check in game settings. Yeah, but the games, I need to close the game to open the game settings, don't I? Can't even open the menu here. Maybe it's shift. Is it shift? I'll probably just need to redo all the stuff. The fight is pretty easy, so I don't mind redoing it. I'm only missing the R2 key, which I don't remember what it does. This one changes it. You waste a bit of stamina and try to gain it back. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Okay, we're good. About now. The right one should be this one. Yep. Let's just open the settings and check it out. So it should be start switch is Z, page up, page down. It's on page up and page down. Target is end. Assist is delete. Should be, maybe it's home. Camera is home. Camera, maybe it's not camera. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so here it is. So which either page up or page down, one of them is the R1, and then it should be either end or home, I think. Oh, did I save? I did. Ready for the fight. Let's do this. Wait, we can do this the smart way. So if this goes right, right is R1, right? So it should be page down. Page down should be R1. Now the R2 buttons don't do anything, do they? Oh wait, I could have checked here. Oh, but I couldn't open the menu anyway, so. Start is B. Switch is Z, which is square. Okay, let's give it another go. This keyboard adventures has been very productive. So it should be home, I think. Because end just did the targeting thing, and that R2 does R2 does that? I don't think it does. Or maybe it does. We shall see. Let's fight Dyne again. Just throw a right arm and get over with. We can deal with it very easily. Let's go. Let's go, Dyne. I have places to be. I have keys to figure out. There we go. Now this is gonna take a while to give everyone their stock stuff. So a lot of people have different armor. I think if you have a controller, the controller config takes priority over whatever config you had to set up the keys. I never configured any controller on this PC. I only played it on keyboard. So, but if I don't manage to find out the keys, maybe I'm forced to plug in the controller.
Intruder detected in Mother Base. Temporary staff has been contracted.
Yo, Napass, thanks for the host. How's your weekend, dude? How's it going? How are we? Okay, let's do this as quickly as possible. Bronze, and you get the Gatling gun and a bronze bangle. Hot and cold. I know exactly what we're going through. It's just not blue skies anywhere, but insanely hot around here as well. So, okay, that should be everything. There we go. And let's grab Keith's sip once again. Want some? I'll go scavenging. It's going great. We actually scavenged way too much stuff for this section. And now I don't know how to regain stamina on my chocobo. So I've had to go back and check the controls, and I'm still not sure which one's gonna do it, but so this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully I can manage to do it. They keep changing the reply function. They're still working with it, aren't they? But it is an interesting thing on Twitch chat. Oh shit. I don't think I ever used it, but I can see why it's there. It's like they're creating threads on Discord. I love that idea. Let's go. Yeah, the music here is insanely quiet for some reason. Yeah, remove. Now we wait. Did I just move? I don't think so. Might have. Who knows? It's nebulous. Okay, so this one is select. I got it. So switch to manual. Give her the boosts. And let's try. Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm good. It's page down and end. Isn't there a glitch to not lose stamina in this? Is there? Never heard about it. If it exists, let me know. I know how you regain stamina, which is by pressing R1 and R2. If you hold, I know you hold down several buttons to sprint without stamina. Well, that's a new one for me. I never heard about it. He's really slow. I might not win this. Okay, yeah, I just lost. Yeah. Guess I'll just waste all my boost and then just recover when I have a good lead. Like the old days. R1 and all L1. All the shoulder buttons for it. Does that work? Or are you guys memeing? It's like 5 keys, so it might not work on keyboard. I'll try. So these should be all the buttons. Yeah, I'm pretty much pressing all the shoulder buttons. Stamina's still going down. Yeah, R1 and R2 are the stamina booster things. That's how you regain stamina. But I don't, if you run out of stamina, yeah, he just does this. No, you still lose stamina, even pressing all the shoulder buttons. I can regain it pressing R1 and R2, which is what I'm doing right now. Keeping them pressed, but it is incredibly painfully slow. I pass being internet trolled. Yeah, you can regain it by pressing R1 and R2, but that's as far as it goes. Napass is just doing a big troll on me. Yeah, gift from Dio. Yeah, Napass, we gotta accept it. Both you and me, we got trolled. R1, R2 to gain stamina, R1, R2 and square to speed up without stamina. Oh, so there is something. What should my team be? Okay, Barrett, definitely not. Let's keep it like this. L1 and R2 don't do jiggly diddly. Okay, so we can get Aqualung here. I don't think we can survive it at the moment. We can... I'm thinking we can go back to get the diamond pin here in North... in... here. Let me just run away, please. Thank you. 100,000. Wow, that's a lot of bits. New save and let's go. Oh no, I cannot rest. I don't have Gil. I need to win a fight first. I do have a silver armlet, so get the silver armlet. You get remove as well. Morph. No, you don't need morph. Give you sense, steal, and where's enemy skill? Oh, there it is. Here's some Gil for ya. Morph, enemy skill, steal. I'll use remove then. Who has the highest magic? 36, 36. Everyone's on 36. Right. So it doesn't matter who gets removed. Do it. Let's just try and win one fight, get enough skill so we can go heal. And figure out a terrible fight to get. Got the real pro tagging here. Oh yeah, got an A-pass. No one has taken both Aerith and Tifa's names. Which is sad. I would have loved to give them. Here Cloud and snipes his game too. Nice. Napaz is taking over the nation. So how much gil do I get? 700. Nice. Is Snipes playing the Scavenger mod as well? I haven't watched his stream in a while, unfortunately. My boy. Usually Kate Sid in most playthroughs. Well, you can't be on this one. Kate Sid is taken. Apologies. It's currently death. I remember one playthrough, I think it was Death's, that he was called useless, which was beautiful. He's doing vanilla but doing magic. Oh, it's right. He told me about it. He's doing magic only run. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting, a magic only run. These guys are useless. Thinking, should I go back to Mount Corel? Get some right arms. I'm thinking about armor wise or weapons. Yeah, he's useless, yes. Allowed magic materia only, change order defend are fine to use. Ins and story heals only. No other materia types or commands, no items in or out of combat, no glitches, no free healing springs. No free healing springs. Huh. No free healing springs is very interesting. Oh, what a terrible fight. Yeah, climbing the northern crater with one heal. Snipes is gonna have the time of his life. Magic only, no springs. Also, there's oh, but the cave it's okay because you can heal with magic breath. I was thinking about that crater where you fight I think it was Schizo? Yeah, magic breath. The cave where you I don't remember the name of the cave. There's a cave where you fight, I think it's Schizo, that boss that has two heads and then one casts fire based attacks. Oh, I don't think I have enough health to survive here. But yeah, there's this cave that has that boss on it, and how much health do you have? Harpy, 800. Okay. Striking staff. Nice, we got the weapon for Aaron. Yeah, and basically you can equip like those materials that absorb. It's gonna hurt. If I get lucky here, I might win. That would be great. Getting the striking staff, getting Aqualung. Nice. So now I just gotta survive. I'd have to be the accessories to absorb the elements, but Magic Breath is an enemy skill, which is a command material. Is it Magic Breath? I think it was Magic Breath. You can learn it in the cave from some sort of red scorpion, and you can use it on yourself to heal if you use the right armor. I remember that's what I used at the time. Can use enemy skill materia. It's a command. Oh, enemy skill doesn't count? Okay, then it's gonna be really interesting. So that the Schizo. How do I get out? Forget. Let's get out of the thing. Thank you. Oh, then he's gonna struggle in that cave. The door is locked. It was. They were trying to kidnap me inside the tiny Bronco. Okay, so let's equip the striking staff. I can do clang. How's your magic now? 41. Nice. So maybe it's not that bad to give you some remove magic. I could go steal some right arms and some high potions, but let's just go for it. With Aqualung, I think we're good. Did everyone get Aqualung? Yeah. Okay, everyone got Aqualung. We're good. What I did was I forgot to save though. I need to save first. So get out. Let's save. I got lucky because I thought it was gonna be way harder for me to get Aqualung. These guys give health potions, I think. Give high potions, I think. If you morph them. MPHP, Elemental. Jesus, can you run away, please? MPHP, Elemental are all support material too, so we can use those. Fair. Got a list of segments. Of the segments to plan ahead at all. Can't remember if that noted them on the mod. No, I have no idea when a section is gonna start or end, but that adds to the mystery of it. I'm just winging it. Do these have anything to steal? I don't remember. Check it out. Nothing to steal, okay? That's one. Nothing to steal, okay. So you will just die a horrible death. One winging angel. Let's do more Aqualung. Yo, Mav, how are you? How's it going? Doing great. How's your weekend, dude? Oh, come on, Aerith. Survive, please. How's enjoying the scavenger mod? Very much so. I got lucky and got a really easy Aqualung section. So, here we are. Aqualung, no, I just got Aqualung really easily. That I thought I was gonna struggle a lot more. So that's good. Great, we got it right in time. They should have put in Super Omega Alpha weapon. Yeah, Please do. This was way too easy. Fairy Tale and X Potion. What's Fairy Tale? I don't remember Fairy Tale. Oh, it's the weapon for Aerith. Way better than a striking staff. Great. Now I got to go back and try to heal. We can just chill. I'm enjoying the last few hours of peace until the week madness kicks in, because of course I have impossible deadlines for this week. Dude, that sucks. Fairy Tail's a super dope weapon. I actually forgot about it. That sucks, Mav. I hope you can get out of crunch time. I remember you mentioning that you were struggling at work. Hopefully it will be an easy one. Aerith is dead here for sure. Yep. As predicted. Thank you. Thank you for running away. Ozma when? God, I miss Final Fantasy 9, dude. I haven't played 9 in so long. And I was watching, who was playing it? I think Amy was playing it. I was watching Amy's playthrough and then she stopped playing it. So I kind of got the itch to play 9, but never again I'll play two big RPGs at the same time. At least two similar. I've learned that lesson. Hopefully after this month things settle down a bit. That's also what I was thinking after the last 2 months. Dude, I hope this time you were right. You deserve some time off. Some rests. Life is more than work, dude. Hopefully you were right, though. Hopefully you're gonna have an easygoing time, and life is more than work since when? Well, since always. Okay? Since always. People do forget about that, but I'm here to bring you all to your senses. 460, okay. I'm here to bring you all to your senses. To demand a refund. Don't let life get all the time out of you. Remember to enjoy yourselves. Please. Oh, I see. You think that was a... You thought that was a coincidence, but not. That's why I used sense. Clang. There we go. Got a high potion. Sweet. Well, yeah, sometimes I wonder myself why I didn't just leave this job and get an easy HTML, CSS coding 9-to-5 job. Exactly. That said it better. You're better than that. Somebody has to lead, and you got the stuff. There you go. Well put. I don't often agree with Death, but that is 100% correct. These guys have something that I might want. I don't remember what. Let's go back here first. Wait, let's go back. There's a small village here. Isn't there? So there's no need for me to go all the way back. That blow. Nope. Okay, great. I remember what this guy does. Run. Yeah, I think that would be smart, wouldn't it? Let's just use the thing first. Nothing to steal. We're good. I honestly forgot about him. Would like to lead an FF7 modding team. I think you've done that already. So your credentials. Does this guy have something? I remember he can be morphed into a Phoenix down, I think. No, he can steal a Phoenix down. It's a steal and bail. Have the application right here. Yeah, exactly. See? Napaz remembers. Mav was our leader during the Sauce team developments. And there could be more saucy developments, so you will be a Final Fantasy VII mod leader. You will not get paid though, so it won't be a job. Sauce 2, just yelling about Riku all the time, and now he's our friend. Well, that's the problem if my work keeps getting in the way, then it'll be hard to do anything else. Well, that's the thing though. That's what happens to everyone, right? But we do need work. We need to work. Wait. Am I missing something? Isn't there something in the rubble around here? Am I in the wrong place? Huh. Oh, okay, reach for it. System's broken. Indeed, dude. Indeed. Capitalism. We should do stuff for get money for stuff we like. I mean, I can't really complain because I actually enjoy my job at times. There's a really lot of worse jobs than mine. There's a lot of people doing what they don't want to do. So that sucks way worse. So I shouldn't really complain that much. But yeah, I wish I could get paid to do stuff that I like even more. Oh, here's this small town. Ruined reactor. Where's the where's the sleeping part? Getting paid to write Final Fantasy VII modding software? Yeah, that's the dream. No. Small town girl, and we're living in a wrong world. I don't know the lyrics to that song. I know the rhythm though. And where she goes. Took the midnight train. Well, that's a different song than the one I was thinking about. If you ever do the big projects I have in mind, I will pay you. Nav is a lucky boy. Lucky boy. Not as much as supercomputer jobs, so, but I don't think supercomputer job. That's the that's what we call it, the supercomputer job. Yes, those are my credentials. I work at a supercomputer job. Yes. How cool would that be? Literally a job title, dude. I envy you. I just want to rest. Can I rest here? Yeah, I need a room. Okay. Hello, yes, I am supercomputer man. Yes. How cool does that sound? Like, oh, I'm an engineer, or I'm a developer. Nah, bro, I'm supercomputer. I'm supercomputer, man. I do supercomputer stuff. Am I missing something? Oh, here's Aerith. The keyboard right up next to my face. Supercomputer, man. Yes. I need to talk to my boss. Oh, shouldn't press that stuff without reading. Need to talk to my boss tomorrow. Change my job description and job title to supercomputer guy. It sounds way more badass. Can't escape? Great. Great! What an amazing pincer fight. There he is. Touch me F. I wouldn't mind getting yeah, Frog Song is not that bad to get. Might come in handy. It's the original that you have, just not the 6th Frog version. There he is. I love the sound effect of the attack, like bang. Touch me B. Nice crit. I don't want to waste my nice. No joke, until recently our company's team page was called Senior Full Stack Wizard, so I guess that's close. Senior Full Stack Wizard. It reminds me of that one, okay, of that one, I don't know if you guys ever watched The Office, but there's this one episode where they try to load a bunch of stuff from the warehouse. Like a sale, some paper stuff. Because the warehouse guys were on strike or something. And they managed to create like a loading system that they call it Senior Lodenstein. That's what you reminded me of, the Senior Lodenstein. And then I think it's Andy that asks Jim, why is it called Senior Lodenstein? And he's like, porque es muy rápido. Man, I miss The Office. It's one of the best shows to rewatch. For some reason, there's so many memorable moments on that show. Okay, so this thing's gonna break. Should I go for it? Why not? These guys, I think they can be morphed into fire veils, but that would be terrible. Okay, that broke really far away. No Cosmo Canyon skip. No, we don't do skips. Why would we skip Cosmo Canyon? Do you think I have it in me to skip Cosmo Canyon? The best part of the game? Exactly, why would I want to skip these bangers? mean, come on. How many songs are gonna get released before we can beat Cosmo Canyon? It's so good. Oh. Is it here? Look, Napaz, you're meeting Buchenhagen. Let's go gather my friends. Yo, Marsh, how are we? How's your weekend, dude? How are we? You came in right at the right time, my brother, to enjoy the tunes. Yeah, I'm doing great. Scavenger is flying by. We got to Cosmo Canyon, which is the banger of all bangers. We saved near Tilly's Arm Shop. Let's go, Buchenhagen. Well, I remember Rage was talking about the game breaking down the PC version. For me, the PC version would always crash here. This was the only cutscene where the Yamaha video software stuff would break. I couldn't get past this section, which sucked. For some reason, these cutscenes would just completely crash. Not even in compatibility mode the game would run. I remember I had to do something really weird to make it work. But it did work eventually. If you compare how this section sounds on PC versus the PSX, the difference is astounding. Is it? It's been so long since I've played the PS1 version, I don't even know. PSC version sound system is crap. Yeah, I do notice. Does sound like something's missing. The thing that shocked me the most was I got so used to this new Steam version that when I watched Death's playthrough on the PS1, the graphics was just wow. This was really, this was really not that great. I I com- I had no idea it was like that. A major step up, yeah. You are not wrong. The regional PC release has those awful MIDI files. I remember that stuff. They did the same with Final Fantasy VIII, didn't they? Yeah, again, there goes. Marsh said it. Fix that for the Steam release, yeah. Just like the MIDI files. There we go. They ruined the sounds of the pre-Final Fantasy VII games too? Really? And now we need to go... Let's go do a quick save so we don't have to watch all this stuff again. I'm super excited to see Cosmo Canyon in the remake. I mean, I've said it on stream. The first time I saw Aerith's place on the remake, with the tune and the whole, like the way they set up the shot of Aerith's house, it brought me to tears. So I can imagine this place is gonna do the same. Hopefully they do it right. Let's talk to everyone. What a boring place. I mean, it's such a cool place, Cosmo Canyon. The sound is amazing. The story part is great because everyone starts talking about their issues a little bit. You get to know more about one of my favorite characters, which is Red, or the Naki. And Tifa almost talks here. This feels cozy, doesn't it? That's the one thing, even with those old graphics, like you can feel the turmoil and the sense of hope, you know? Like you can feel we're all fighting for something. Some of us don't know what we're fighting about or for. Each one of us has their own reasons. Get to know the group more. There's this big fire, big introspective moments. The tune is really well placed. And now it's time to go cave hunting. The graphics aged pretty well on this one. Maybe except for the field models, but those backgrounds still look beautiful. Yeah. I agree on the backgrounds, and I totally agree on the rest of the graphics. They're a bit, if not a bit blurry for today's standards, yeah. But the rest of the graphics are really yikes, aren't they? Yeah, we're all set. Let's give it a try. It's gonna be a challenge, definitely. I need to equip materia first. Still have Titan. Aerith should get blue. Sasquatch gets this thing. Should I give Titan to someone? How are we health-wise? Yeah, that's not great. Let's proceed. Also, do I have any healing items? I have one X potion, so we should be good. We're definitely doing baby strats. No babies? No, 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 no. Definitely doing baby strats. These are nothing special. I don't remember. Can I steal something from them? 450 HP. Are weak against holy. Nothing to steal. Okay. Still have Aqualong, so. You also have Frog Song, so. Nice. Those guys are undead, but that probably really doesn't help you. Yeah, it doesn't. But Aqualong is gonna make things a little bit easier. Just need to keep my eye on MP. Yeah, major strong, really. I just don't have anything to regain MP as well, so I need to be careful. I can't overdo it. Ho ho ho. Let's go, Grandpa. Let's do this. Let's be careful not to get hit on this thing. These can poison me as well, so be careful here. Added effect. That's not gonna be that useful, is it? Oh wait, there's nothing here. Ah, that sentence. Great. Let's run, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it to pick up this stuff because I sense that we're gonna have a section at some point here. so it's probably not that useful. The ether might help. Let's mosey on, boys. Let's go. Okay. No, I don't recall any of this, so I'm just gonna wing it. Great. Okay, I think this spider web isn't. Okay, do these have anything to steal? I don't think so, so I'm just gonna try and kill them as fast as possible. Yo, Snipes! What up, you poor GG? How are you, Snipes? How's your weekend, dude? Welcome. Best pun you can think of is a good one. Good one. I'll give you props. Oh, great. I forgot about the sludge bomb thing. Another sludge bomb. Great. Okay, that's not good. You're tired? How's your weekend, dude? Get some rest, my boy. That's no bueno. I don't think I don't have any Phoenix Downs. I have one high potion. Oh, I have one Phoenix Down. I have one ether. I might need to give the frick. Did some Monster Hunter and started your Final Fantasy VII Magic only run too? Yeah, Napaz was talking about it earlier. That's great. How's that going? So, can I do it? I think it's no point in me turning back now, so let's try it. Got to wall market, nice. Let's hope Titan does some damage. Gonna go shower and stuff, back in a bit. Go on, dude, enjoy that shower. Come on. Nice. Thank the greatness for Aqualung. Here's the Nightmare Fuel stuff. Let's give it the Gene attack. Again? Okay. There we go. We cheesed it. No shame. No shame at all. Got the wiser staff. Yeah, that's what I thought. No point in picking up stuff I knew wasn't gonna be worth it. God stick. We also lost Titan. We could have left it behind. So if we want to get Aqualung, which we really want to because it's really powerful for now, we have to go back and survive the fight. Oh. Yeah, big fields on this part. There he is. Give him a soft. Dougie is fixed, so let's get our team back. Oh. Worked on blank. Maybe you could have had Seto as a playable character. That would have been nice. Blank's got a super soft. That's true. Very true. Well spotted, Napaz. Still have some stuff in the cameras that we could pick up. But there it is. A lot of progress today. We made it through a lot of spots, maybe some easy spots, but good place to call it for scavenging today. New section, so we need to go back probably to get some weapons and maybe some armor. I don't know if there's any armor we can get on these sections. We need to get Aqualung though, because Aqualung is very broken. And we can tank it. I just don't know if we can do enough damage. Might need to get some limits before we go try and fight the harpy. We do have a wizard staff and a seraph comb, which is absolutely broken. So let me just put red on my team first. So I wish I could keep the seraph comb for the rest of the playthrough, but we cannot, unfortunately. Let's give everyone the materials. We still have gravity as well. Sense, morph, and enemy skill, morph, sense, and steal. Now let's save, and this is gonna be our stop for today. Thank you for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Twitch boys. We're gonna continue with something else, but for now, peace out.